Hey everyone, this is an update on the ASL Translator project. To quickly recap, I am creating an ASL recognition system that can translate from a video feed in real time. So far, the basics of every key functionality is implemented. You can choose to provide input from either your webcam or a link to the video, which is used to determine your hand and pose data. The system then tries to find a word based on the info. For the prototype, I just focused on recognizing the 26 letters of the alphabet in ASL. The predicted word, along with the parts joint info, is then displayed on the live video playback. I spent most of my effort so far building and testing out different recognition models, so the UI is fairly bare bones. My initial idea for this project was that it would be used as a live translator during a video call, but while working on the prototype, it became clear to me that this would be a stretch goal. So I've had to rethink the use case and target audience for the system, but more about that after the demo. This is my roommate Maytal. She helped me playtest the prototype. She knows about the project and has seen me use the system, but has never tried it out herself. She doesn't know ASL, but we quickly ran through the ASL alphabet a few times before the demo, and during the demo she had an ASL letters cheat sheet open in the background. Here's what we did. First, I just let her interact with the system without any instructions or goals. She spent about 5 to 10 minutes trying out the different letters and getting familiarized with the system. I asked her to share her thought process out loud during the demo.
I guess I'm a little confused about which direction my hand should be facing. It thinks a lot of things are O.
Do you think it's doing a good job of understanding you?
Not really. But it seems like the dots and lines are pretty on point. Like here, it sees that it's twisted, even if there's no letter. Oh, got that one. Hey, I want to roll. It could also be help. Like I think it would be helpful to know, like thinking or something, because it seems like sometimes I'll like switch just as it's printing a letter.
And then it goes away.
Yeah.
Next, we hopped on a Zoom call and tried to communicate with each other using the system. One of us would spell out a word, and the other person had to guess what the word was. The setup for this scenario was a bit involved, but basically both of us were looking at the output of the system. The idea here was to simulate an environment similar to the proposed use case, in which an ASL user signs to the other person in a video call and have it be translated in real time.
Okay. Welcome.
Yes. There were a couple of big takeaways from Maytal's feedback. One was regarding the performance of the recognition model. As you saw, the system often had trouble recognizing the letter, and the classification would jump around a lot. It also overpredicted certain letters and was generally a bit clunky. UI-wise, it seemed that the system should have some visual feedback even when nothing is happening to make it feel more responsive. She also suggested having a guideline of some kind to direct the user's position, such as an overlay window that shows you how big your hand should appear on the screen. With that in mind, this is my adjusted plan for the next version of this project. While working on the prototype, it became clear to me that my initial expectation for the model's performance was a bit ambitious. The current model is not nearly as accurate or fast as it needs to be, especially for a live translator, and it will be difficult to get it to that level in the given time frame. So I've decided to reframe this project as an ASL learning tool, ASLingo if you will. There will be at least two modes: the learning mode, in which the user learns basic ASL words by watching a video and imitating it, and the game mode, where the user tries to spell out the given word and get a score for how accurate they were. Of course, the model still needs to be accurate enough to be a good language learning tool, but with the scope narrowed down, this seems like an achievable goal. As always, thanks for listening.